As employers race to adopt AI and redefine their workforce needs, future employees are already in classrooms across the country, often learning how to use AI on their own. So how can higher education institutions equip students with the tools, knowledge, and practical skills they'll need? DeVry University's Vice President of Strategic Partnerships, Scarlett Howery, is joining us from Atlanta, along with Dr. Milton Maddox, DeVry alum and CEO of the United States Artificial Intelligence Institute, with more. Thank you both so much for joining us. Such an interesting topic too. So Dr. Maddox, let's start with you. What are employees going to be expected to know in the future that we're getting into, we're just kind of getting a handle on it now?
Most employers are definitely looking for employees to bring AI technical skills to the table, and many times employees start with that and they say, I'm going to go find the tools that are available in AI, and then they're going to go searching for a problem to solve. But employers are really looking for a balance. They want you to look at your doable skills, and those skills are, what are the intent of the organization, what are the goals of the organization, what are the purpose of the organization, and then you go look for a tool, an AI tool, to actually solve that. And so if you can strike that balance, right, and not just focus all on technical, but also focus on the doable skills that are actually uniquely human, then you strike a really good balance. The third piece is that we all know that AI is advancing extremely rapidly. It seems like it's every other day that we hear something, sometimes daily, sometimes hourly, that there's some new feature out there. Well, if you can continue focusing on lifelong learning and continue to bring up your skills and upgrade your skills, you really stay ahead of the curve by keeping your knowledge up to date. And if you can do those things, you'll really be prepared for the AI era.
Well, I need to jump on that. And Scarlett, how can integrating AI across an entire curriculum drive success for students?
So DeVry is integrating AI throughout our entire curriculum and our courses by the end of 2026. And our goal with that is to ensure that every learner has access to those AI skills that are needed for the jobs of today and the jobs of the future. Within our classrooms, we want to make sure that learners are engaging with AI through assignments, projects, discussions, understanding what the outcomes are from AI, and then using that to critically think and problem solve is a really important part of the work that we do. We also have introduced our DeVry AI Catalyst courses, which are our foundational courses that give learners the basic skills of AI, where they can then stack on additional AI courses to build their fluency and to build their confidence to use it on an effective or in an effective way. Also, there are many learners who are just upskilling and reskilling. They're not going for the degree, and for that we offer DeVry Pro, which are our short form AI classes that give basic skills to learners that they can immediately use daily or in their roles.
Dr. Maddox, how would you define AI literacy when it comes to what employers now expect from recent graduates?
I like to go beyond the buzzwords, right? Many people talk about ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot, but we want to go beyond those buzzwords, and we want to take a look at, three things. At a very base level, you want to look at functional literacy, making sure that you understand how to use AI, and you just interact with it. Just go and work with it. Don't worry about it. People say, I don't know if I'm going to ask it the right question. AI is not human. It doesn't know, so you just ask it, and then you just start working with the answers that it gives you, and you push back on it where you need to be. And as you get those functional skills honed in, you move to the next level, which is critical judgment. And you're now looking at, is AI giving me the right answers? And many times AI doesn't give us the right answers. So you have to stay, focused. You have to stay, keep your perspective and making sure that you're focusing on AI's responses and that you're honing those responses so that they are giving you the best answers. The third thing is that you want to look at AI responsibility, and many people think that it's AI's job to make sure that it's ethically correct, it's bias-free, and it's safe. But it's actually our job as well to make sure that AI is doing those things. They are ethical, they are giving us bias-free information, and they are keeping our information and our employers' information safe. So if we work in partnership with AI, we can make sure that we're getting the great responses that are out there. We are as accountable to those responses as AI is, and so let's just continue working with it and making sure that we stay focused. And if we do those things, AI literacy, we'll have that nailed.
I think that was very well said. Well, if we want a little bit more information on everything, where can we go?
For more information, visit us at devry.edu.
All right. Thank you both so much for joining us today. This is the future's here, I should say. I was going to say this is our future. No. The future is now. So thank you so much for helping us get a jump start on that. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.